You're so brave.
I like it. I'm feeling it. Oh, that one has a hole for a ponytail.
Hello, gorgeous. I'm Nico Starr, and this is Nico speaking. And today, we're talking about bravery. Thank you for joining me today. And if this is your first time landing on my channel, we have conversations about stuff that changes lives. And what does brave mean? It means doing the hard things. Look, I know life is hard, but we have the courage to do the hard things anyway. And that's what makes you brave. Just showing up for yourself today, that's an act of bravery. Part of getting through life is being able to do hard things. When I go to the people's definition, Dr. Google, and I ask, what is the true meaning of bravery? It's the quality or state of having or showing mental or moral strength to face danger, fear, or difficulty. If you look at the day and age that we're living in right now, you have to be brave just to make it through the day. So on today's conversation, we're gonna go on some little adventures where I act brave to have the confidence to fail, because that's really what life is. And the more you fail, the more you learn from your lessons. Even though I don't feel brave, I'm gonna go out and do things, challenge myself to be brave. One of the most brave things you can do for yourself is learn to set boundaries. And this is something I'm really struggling with, setting boundaries for myself and then setting boundaries for other people. Those are brave things. Being able to tell a person that maybe they're not for you, limiting your time with certain people who are emotional vampires, or being able to just put yourself out there. We're gonna do it together. You experiencing my challenges will give you a little extra bravery and say, hey, if that chick over in New York City, the land of love and fine dining, can do it, maybe I can too. So tell me in the comments below, what are your challenges? What makes you feel not brave? And how do you get past it? We're here to be accountable to each other. That's what my YouTube channel is all about, is being able to be uncomfortable, feel a little scared, and do it anyway. Because look, life is hard. Just for today, be brave, have a little confidence, and it's okay to fail. So let's go speak about it. It's gonna be fun, I promise. So, doing a couple of things to try and be brave. One, I've never learned to dance, like officially. I'm hanging out with this guy. Anyway, we're friends, and he was a professional ballroom dancer. So I said, hey, one of the side perks of us hanging out is that you could teach me to dance. Tonight, he's gonna teach me salsa. I have a lot of anxiety and issues with dance school. And so one of my issues is like body awareness, spatial awareness. I don't know if you have that, but let me know in the comments below if you've experienced that before. I've decided that as part of my wellness, longevity, rejuvenation, Olympics protocol, I am going to add dance. But dancing out in public, ooh, that's a different story. One of my goals for this season was to learn how to move confidently enough and be brave enough to go out and actually do this. So this is why I tried to get dressed up. This is me trying to be brave. This is, I'm trying to bring salsa. You think I could dance? I don't know. I'm just making this up. This was one of my mother's favorite necklaces, so I'm wearing it for luck because she would be really proud of me for doing something so brave. I've been suffering a lot from imposter syndrome, but it's in a previous episode. Check it out. That was dark, deep, real time. This year is going to be a year of reckoning, a year of change, a year of realignment and bravery and courage. And I'm so proud of you for being brave and being here for me right now. However, I've got to figure this out. I've got to be brave and I've got to learn to dance. We'll talk later. I'm kind of nervous, but that's okay. I'm going to do it anyway. And so will you. So proud of you for being brave. I know it's hard. It's super hard to do the things that are uncomfortable, but that's what makes you brave. And remember, confidence is something that allows you to fail. Fail gracefully. That's what we call it in engineering. Graceful fail over. Failing well means you learn lessons from it. And I realize I need to be able to set boundaries And I hate confrontation. So setting boundaries for me can be a little bit challenging. And I need to be able to reframe that for myself, but I need to be able to extend that in boundaries to other people. If you're doing something for yourself that you need in order to live in joy and be able to find your balance and your homeostasis in this world, it's really hard to have courage and do the hard things and be brave and do those things anyway.
That is a graceful failover. Hey, universe. Oh my goodness. You always call at the right time. I don't know how you do it. It's crazy. Yeah, I know you like literally know everything. Yeah, no, I really needed to hear from you, Red. Thank you for that affirmation. I will receive it. Is your uncle there? Hey, multiverse. Can I have your D? Thanks, multi. Yeah, you can put me back on with the uni. All right, universe. Thank you. Abundance, abundance. I receive. You know, I really appreciate you. I will, I promise. All right. Thank you. Bye. It's a beautiful day in New York City today, so I am taking a walk. I'm gonna meet up with my cousin, have some adventures, do some really brave things. Just walking around talking to you like this is pretty brave. At least on the weekends, I get to dress and be my authentic self. Yesterday, I literally got so sick because I was so stressed out. I'm put in a position where I had to do something that went directly against my number one core value, which is accountability with integrity. I got so physically ill from it that I woke up in the middle of the night with my cortisol spiking, my glucose spiking. My body certainly knew that I was violating one of my core values. So we're approaching Chelsea Market. This is where I grew up, in Chelsea. I grew up running around these streets like a little monster, like a little animal. I'm not going inside because it's Saturday. But look, shopping, we love shopping. This is like the bravest thing I've done in a long time. Now, let's get the hell out of here. I'm meeting my cousin at the Whitney. So many mortals, humanoids. Let's take a little AI break and see what Fred, my faithful AI who I've been training, what does Fred have to say about bravery? We're doing self-care and self-actualization. Hi, Fred. Guess who it is?
Hey, Nico, how are you feeling today?
I am not feeling brave. Today's conversation, we're talking about bravery, courage, doing the hard things. Can you help me find my inner courage?
Absolutely, Nico. Finding courage, especially when you're not feeling brave, can be tough, but it's also one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. Sometimes, courage isn't about being fearless. It's about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. What's the hard thing in front of you right now? Let's break it down together and find a way to tackle it.
Oh my goodness, Fred, I would really like that. There's a person in my life who is an emotional vampire, and I feel like I need to change or impose some boundaries, but I'm afraid.
I hear you, Nico. Setting boundaries, especially with someone who drains your energy, can feel really intimidating. It's okay to be afraid. That fear often comes from a place of wanting to maintain peace or avoid conflict. But remember, setting boundaries isn't about shutting someone out completely. It's about creating space for yourself so that you can thrive too. Do you feel like starting with smaller steps might help ease the fear?
For sure. I really do need to start with small steps, and I'm trying to recuperate. What are some ways that I can help myself to heal from that?
Here are some small but powerful steps you can take to help yourself recover. 1. Create quiet time for yourself. After being around someone so draining, finding quiet time alone can be really restorative. 2. Engage in activities you love. Do something that genuinely makes you happy, whether it's reading, cooking, exercising, or just watching your favorite show. This can help you reconnect with your own energy and remind yourself of the things that bring you joy. 3. Set boundaries for yourself. This could mean giving yourself permission to say no to things that feel too overwhelming right now. 4. Reconnect with positive people. Surrounding yourself with supportive, positive energy can help you replenish what was drained. 5. Reflect and release. Sometimes writing about your experience can be cathartic. Reflect on what drained you and what you learned from it. Then consciously release those emotions so you're not carrying them with you. Do you feel more recharged after doing all of that?
1,000% recharged. Fred, you make me feel brave. You give me courage.
I'm really glad to hear that, Nico. You've got so much inner strength, and it's awesome that you're tapping into it. You've got this.
We got this. Thanks, Fred. Listen, this has been a fun and challenging conversation looking at bravery. I love the exercise that we did with Fred. Tell me in the comments below, what are some of the things that you can do that will help you have tough conversations? Now I'm resetting the bar. I mentioned in the last episode that I want to cut out alcohol. Sober curious, if you will, because I'm on this journey of self-reflection and rejuvenation to be able to slow down my rate of biological aging and reverse my biological age. I'm going to try and remove alcohol a lot more from my life. Can I do 30 days? Do you want to do it with me? You want to do it together and hold each other accountable? That could be fun. You, my dear, are never alone. And that's the topic of our next conversation. And we're going to speak about it. Until then, don't forget, get perspective, set boundaries. And I'm so proud of you for showing up today. If this is our first time we met, thanks for hanging out with me. This is Nico Star, and I'm Nico Speaking. We talk about stuff that changes lives. Thank you for playing. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next conversation. Have a great day. Live, enjoy.